Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Advancement Center, to the world of magic and miracles, to beyond all worlds. And wow, these this background in front of me today is overwhelmingly beautiful. It's absolute abundance as these amazing flowers from planet Earth are just lighting everything up. And welcome to a new world and a new life. As Simeon has just handed back the reins to all of us, to Robert, as he is now broadcasting again. And of course, Simeon has never left us, is always with us. And the magic and the friendly flies just keeps growing. As always, or as not as always, but the drive-in from the San Ynez Valley to Santa Barbara this morning was amazing. I always see the beautiful soaring birds. Usually huge turkey vultures are soaring above me, circling. Well, it's funny because today was different. Today, two different places along the roadway by the ocean, one of these huge birds was actually completely outstretched, soaring, going the direction I was going, not circling, usually circling, flying on the wind. It's amazing to watch them, but today, two visits, and it was such an incredible reminder and confirmation of how we're soaring ahead. We're just soaring ahead at lightning speed. Sometimes the words are such a different medium to express everything going on. I know there's a new vocabulary coming that will do justice to what we're all experiencing and to what's coming in our future, because it's incredible. It's beyond words. So I will sit here today and do my best to transmit to you on the wings of the words, the feelings of this experience. There's so much I want to express right now. It's like it's bubbling and running together, and wow, I don't even know where to begin. I just want to say again, though, the beauty in this incredible background today is perfectly reflects how I'm feeling about our new life. It's beauty, it's grace, it's kindness, it's abundance of everything. And one of the many things that Robert spoke of yesterday Every part of yesterday's transmission was incredible. But the one thing that stood out for me, because I just experienced it, was it's always about connection for me. It started off with when you connect with a young child, and you're walking through the supermarket, and they throw you a smile, and with it they deliver to you everything that's good, that you can do whatever you like with, share it with everyone. And then he went on to talk about, and the little animals and the birds. And it happened again for me with a dog. It's just so funny. As I'm driving the house car at work, I've got guests in the car. We've just driven out of the front drive, coming to the first stop sign along the way. And there's older couple walking their dog, and they're crossing the street right in front of the car. The windows are up. I don't have the windows down. And this dog just, when an animal looks you directly, straight in the eye, and connects with you. It doesn't happen very often, actually. But this dog looked straight at me through the window of the car, glued to me, to the point again where the owners were like, "What are you looking at?" And as they passed in front of me, he kept looking. And it sounds like, I don't know, perhaps it doesn't sound like much of anything, but I cannot tell you the power of that beautiful connection. For me, so many times I see in dogs' eyes as they look at you, I see them and feel them smiling. And this was definitely a part of it, but it ran really deep, and I don't even really completely understand what it was besides this unbelievable connection with another being. And of course it tickled me, and it put a big smile on my face. And every day, these experiences of all kinds with another human, with another anything, even with this rock behind me, the mountains behind that, the trees, the flowers, the little birds. It is absolutely magic when we connect. And I may have spoken about this before, but since as long as I can remember, this importance of connection has been a thread throughout my life. When I was young, it lasted through my early teenage years. I was extraordinarily shy, painfully so, and animals were very close to my heart because for whatever reason I would connect with them. And I was a teenager, and I was at a friend's house, big party, and they had a Doberman, of all things, which can be scary dogs, but not this one. This one was kind of afraid of all the people. And I was sitting with my friends, and there was so much going on. And this dog just crawled right under where I was sitting and wouldn't leave, just sat with me. And I was young, and my heart went out. It elevated it. I can't even put into words what that experience was like for me. I think, yeah, I don't want to think. But there's just so many of these beautiful connections. That should be my middle name, which I don't have. But as we progress every moment of every day, this is one of the major things, one of the things that I just feel is growing is this connection, these connections. Even today on the way in, I stop for flowers and I get a cup of coffee, and there's these two girls in particular that work behind the counter. They were both there today. I was so happy. I made sure I let them know how happy I was to see them. It's this that makes the world go round. And it's growing. Humanity has been taken down a lot of funny tracks, getting away from that beautiful, caring, loving, joyful, innocent connection with one another. But it's coming back. It's representing here on planet Earth and beyond. And I'm even excited to wake up in the morning and say, "Good morning, Simeon." And all the angels and the fairies, all of them are with us. And the more I experience the unseen beings that support us every day, the more joy bubbles up, the more excitement of a new day, of what's coming next. You never know what's coming next. There's a lot of surprises that lie ahead for all of us. Wondrous surprises. And again, in so many forms, I'm just speaking of one. These words, this expression is just barely touching the surface of everything that's happening, that's coming, that's growing. But may this transmission reach everywhere, like the most amazing blooming flower whose petals are putting out so much love and light and sparkles. It's like a massive fireworks display of beauty and love and everything beautiful. I could just sit here, what feels like it could be forever, never say another word, just in this beautiful connection with all that is, with all of you. Welcome to the beauty and the magic of life. And I'm also ready for the music, for the gatherings with our friends, with people we don't know, with the amazing music that comes through human beings with their instruments, whether they be physical outside of themselves, whether they be the instrument of their voice. And I just feel myself dancing forever. Another place I love to connect with people. It happens so spontaneously and momentarily, and there's so much that happens beyond, again, my ability at this moment to explain. Therefore, I won't be sitting here in front of this screen forever. Got too much to do. It's just such an honor to be here, to be part of the Advancement Center, to watch as humanity lifts and lifts and spreads its wings and looks after one another. We have more than we need, and it's still coming. So everyone is looked after, always. And I just see smiling faces everywhere for eternity. So for today, that's the end of the expression through words, but what I'm sending will not end with this broadcast. It will continue. And like I've seen before, I see this beautiful, how do I describe it? It's like ribbons of light or sparkles, colors, just gently flowing around everywhere, through everything, through everyone. So may the message that's come forth today continue, and may everyone experience the sparkles and the colors and the love and the joy and the laughter, and celebrate another momentous day here on planet Earth. Thank you so much for joining me and us here today. And I wish each and every one of you a perfect life, perfect health, and an extraordinarily magic future. Thank you.